The UPD-USC supports the institutionalization of the UPD-ND Accord via amending RA 9500 for this purpose only. UP Diliman has been victim to AFP-PNP's continuing violations of the accord. AFP-PNP says their note on permitted on-campus activities is for what they claim to be a high crime rate and a hypothetical drug situation, whereas Barangay UP Campus has a low crime rate even without PNP intervention. Moreover, the QCPD Station 9 pressured the Barangay UP Campus to release 1. A resolution declaring CPP-NPA as persona non grata, 2. An executive order instituting a barangay task force LTRAC, and 3. A manifesto supporting Duterte's draconian anti-terror law through 6 visits and several calls aimed at fast-tracking the release of said documents. PNP said that this was ordered by DILG, but the LGU found that there exists no DILG memo requiring the PNP's proposed documents. Violations of the accord are not without victims. Just last February, students and community members suffered from QCPD Station 10 harassment via shouting, blaring of sirens, and forcibly bringing them to a barangay hall which doesn't even cover UP Diliman for participating in a mural painting in Port Arboretum, which was sanctioned by the LGU and the school administration. The scholars ng bayan do not feel safe with unimpeded AFP PNP entry in campus. I personally have been the victim of red tagging, death threats, and I was also implicitly threatened that I would be made a desaparecido by the MPD Station 14 commander who tried to illegally arrest me during a legitimate expression and exercise of my right to free speech. Moreover, in other UP campuses, such as in UP Los Baños, student leaders and community members were found red tagged in multiple Facebook posts following the Bloody Sunday incident, where many progressive leaders were brutally killed by unknown forces. And in UP Barrio, student leaders and legitimate student organizations also suffered from red tagging and attempts of the PNP to declare these legitimate and recognized UP organizations as persona non grata in Baguio. Additionally, in UP Cebu, there was an incident where state forces explicitly entered the campus in order to arrest students participating in legitimate acts of protest and expressions of their dissent. And additionally, there was also a UP Manila student who became the victim of arrest in Zambales 11 in the recent May protests. For the CHTE, we expound that innovation is impossible without critical thought. And what is education for if not the development of man and society? The UPD-USC urges the CHTE to defend the safe spaces in which the Pag-asa ng Bayan hones and prepares itself to serve the people, to serve the country. Thank you very much for this opportunity to speak. And in order to fully represent the whole stance of the UP system, may I ask Mr. Chair to also hear the sentiments and thoughts of the UP student region. Thank you very much po.